What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Friday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, before we get started, guys, please drop a like on the video for me real quick. Only takes a second. And if you're new to DraftKings addict, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Matter of fact, go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick. All right, thank you so much for doing that. And also, guys, please drop your comments below. We got, today is Friday. We know Friday has a lot of surprises that normally come out throughout the day. We just had a couple drop while I'm recording this video. But drop your comments below. Let me know who you love, who you hate, man. Got a lot of options on this slate, so let's go ahead and break it down. So my research tool of choice is going to be Draft Dashboard. All right, guys, if you like what you see here, I have a 30-day trial for $1. The link for that promotion is in the description of this video. All right, so if you use that particular link, this is what you get. All right, so you get the tools that you see on the screen. We got the NBA cheat sheet, but on top of that, whatever watch players that I watch, aka my player pool. All righty, if you subscribe with the link in the description of this video, if you go to your watch players list and click watch DK Addicts picks and click this button, it will import my player pool into your draft dashboard, and you can go in there and either add or take away players from that particular pool. And then you can go up to lineup optimizer and let draft dashboard optimize your lineup. So let's go ahead and get into today's slate. All right, position optimizer is where I start off my research. First and foremost, at point guard. My favorite point guard on the slate right now is Emmanuel Mudiay. Yes, he has what appears to be a tough matchup versus San Antonio. But if you look at the last time these two teams met, this guy played 19 minutes and put up 21 DraftKings points. All right, so we just got news that Dennis Smith Jr. is going to be sitting today, which means Emmanuel Mudiay's production should pick up and his minutes should pick up. All right, so for a guy that's 4.2K, that's too cheap for me to pass, so I like Emmanuel Mudiay. Right now is my favorite point guard. Some of the other notable mentions would be someone like Ish Smith, right? Because we just got news that Mr. Reggie Jackson is questionable for tonight's game with some kind of ankle injury, right? So if he is ruled out, then Ish Smith becomes a great value, man. It's starting to look like a stars and scrub type of night, at least for me. But as of right now, definitely I like Emmanuel Mudiay at 4.2K. Again, tough matchup with San Antonio, but he can do well. Next up, point guard, shooting guard, James Harden, man. We just got news about 45, 50 minutes ago that Chris Paul is going to be sitting for rest. All right, so that means I'm locking in James Harden, guys. All right, dude's 11K, but with Harden being the only guard on the floor, or point guard, so to say, right? With Chris Paul sitting, his production is going to go up big time, all right? And he's at home, and he gets a great matchup versus Phoenix. So those are too many signs saying, hey, play James Harden. Yes, he's 11K, but this guy, as you can see, last time these two teams met, he put up 72 DraftKings points. All right, and he's averaging 63 versus them. So I like James Harden with Chris Paul out. I think you can't ignore him. But, hey, of course, you could go with a balanced lineup and play like a 8,100 Devin Booker on the other side of that matchup and fade Harden thinking that, hey, he's only going to hit 60 DraftKings points at 11K. But, hey, I'm playing Harden. All right, Bradley Beal's another guy that I like. Again, this matchup versus Charlotte is a matchup that he loves to show out at. And, again, the last game he didn't play too well. But Bradley Beal, somebody you can pay down for if you don't want to pay up for Harden. Alrighty, so next up, small forward for me. My favorite small forward at the moment is going to be Mr. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. All right, we just got news that good Lord, LeBron James is going to be sitting today. All right, so that opens up extra minutes and extra production for Mr. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. So as you can see right here, he's averaging 27 DraftKings points versus Detroit. And this is most likely with James Harden on good Lord. I got James Harden on the brain, right? With LeBron on the floor. So LeBron out, extra minutes, extra production. So most of LA players is in play because Detroit is trash. I don't know why they're ranked so good when it comes to their defense and everything. But, hey, Detroit is trash, guys. So as far as defense goes. But KCP, definitely somebody I want to play. Then also don't forget about Kyle Kuzma, man. Kuzma gets an uptick too. He's their second best scorer besides LeBron. So definitely get you some of him as well, Mr. Kuzma. But KCP at 3,700, he's a great player in my opinion. So he's gonna be my small forward of choice. Power forward. My favorite power forward right now is gonna be this guy here, Marvin Williams, man. for whatever reason, he plays well versus Washington. This game is going to be a good game. He's $1,000 more over on FanDuel, which is a hint to this is a good value over here on DK. So at 4.6K, averaging 37 points versus this particular team in a must-win game for both teams, really, because we look at the playoff race right now. The Wizards are just outside of it, and so is Charlotte. So, gonna be a nice game. So, hey, I'm going with Marvin Williams. They also, let me make sure. Let's go look at the lineups, the projected starting lineup. So, yeah, we got Marvin Williams starting. Cody Zeller is a game time decision. So if he's out, that means extra minutes for Mr. Williams. Ooh, you got Hernan Gomez. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But maybe he may be a value punt for me. But Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is a game time decision. So if those guys are sitting, I definitely like Marvin Williams even more. But as of right now, I love Marvin Williams. So I'm playing Marvin Williams at my power forward. At center, my favorite center by far is going to be Joel Embiid. All right, he gets a great matchup versus Sacramento. Last time these two teams met, he put up 63 DraftKings points. Joel Embiid is my guy. And I believe, let me make sure, where are we at? Right here. Yeah, Mr. Simmons is the game time decision. So keep an eye out for that news, man. Like I said, it's a lot of game time decisions, guys. So a lot of these plays I'm picking right now in 2 hours could be, I could be on a totally different play. So that leads me to remind you guys, follow me over on @DK_addict. Alrighty. So at center, definitely Joel Embiid is my favorite center. My second favorite center is going to be this guy right here, DeAndre Ayton. He gets Houston, no Chris Paul. Houston misses a lot of shots and they take a ton of shots. And so at 6K, this guy's too cheap. He should be able to get a nice double-double. And at 6.1K, to me, he's too cheap to ignore. So definitely get you some DeAndre Ayton. Of course, Clint Capella, Chris Harden, Clint Capella. That pick and roll lob is in effect. So at 7.3K, but he's a little bit more pricey. I'd rather pay down and get the discount for DeAndre Ayton. But Capella definitely has the higher upside when it comes to potential. So, also, of course, Drummond's on the slate. 8.8K gets LA. No LeBron James. This play really scares me, guys. But I will have some Andre Drummond because, again, the guy's upside is real. The guy can get 20-20 in no time, especially versus the Lakers without LeBron. And because LeBron would have been taking a lot of those rebounds, but he won't be on the floor. So 8.8K, definitely something that you want to consider. But right now, I'm liking Joel Embiid and the combination of him and DeAndre Ayton. But yeah, of course, we got a lot of options. Like I said, Willie Hernan Gomez, right here, or whatever, however you say his first name. He's definitely somebody that you could consider for a value punt. But as you can see, the guy hasn't been producing, but he's 3.2K. He could be getting the start if we get news that Zeller's not playing. So, yeah. So, again, keep an eye on the news, guys. A lot of news coming out. So, those are my favorite plays at the moment. So, in Draft Dashboard, once you select your watch players, your player pool of who you like, your top plays, you can go over to the lineup optimize and let Draft Dashboard build your lineup. Alrighty? And that's just one lineup. And so, let's say, okay, wow, not bad. Okay, I'm definitely saving that one. All right, don't know about Bellinelli, but you have $200, so you can go ahead and definitely go in here and click on it and upgrade or downgrade players depending on who you own. Reggie Bullock could be somebody that gets extra run or extra shots or extra production with Harden, Jesus, with LeBron James being on the sideline. So, hey, cool, lock that in. If you would like to build more than one lineup, we have a mass lineup generator where you can definitely go 10 to 100 lineups. Click on generate lineups and let Draft Dashboard do all the heavy lifting. So let's get into it, guys. So these are my favorite plays as of right now. Now, this is my core, quote unquote. I will not have every single one of these guys in every lineup, but I will have a good amount of them throughout my lineups. So Manuel Mudiay, first and foremost, again, last time he played the San Antonio Spurs, he played 19 minutes and put up 20 DraftKings points. So he should be in play for at least 30 minutes with Tim Hardaway Jr. Not Tim Hardaway Jr., good Lord. Dennis Smith Jr. Sitting on the sidelines. James Harden, no Chris Paul. Lock him in my opinion. $11,000. That's a go, especially with all the value that's opening up on this Friday slate. KCP, no LeBron James. Last time these two teams met, he played 26 minutes and put up 28 points. So for a guy that's 3.7K, his upside definitely goes up because without LeBron, he should get extra run and extra production. Him and Kuzma are my favorite Lakers at the moment. Marvin Williams, again, has good history versus this team. 3 matchups, 34 minutes on average, and averaging 37 DraftKings points at 4.6K. I like that with some upside with this very competitive game, which it should be between these two teams duking it out for their playoff hopes. Joel Embiid going up against Sacramento. Great matchup for a big at home. All positive signs. Ben Simmons is a question mark. And if Ben Simmons is out, Joel Embiid becomes more of a favorite for me because they're going to lean on him. So 9.9K, give me some. And then last but not least, DeAndre Ayton. I'm going to have him in my util spot. Again, going up against Houston, only 6K, playing 30-plus minutes in a game without Chris Paul. I believe this is actually, let's see what's the over and under on this game. So the Houston game, okay, Houston's a 12-point favorite, but anything can go, guys. But DeAndre Ayton, I definitely like him at 6.1K. As you can see, last time these two teams met, he played 34 minutes and put up 36 DraftKings points, had a nice double-double. Alrighty, so not bad. So that leaves you 5,200 for each position. So let's say you go ahead and throw in Kuzma over here if you like that particular matchup, or let's say a lot of people are talking about this guy here, Mr. Bobby Portis, right? So if you throw in Portis right there, that leaves you 4,400 for your guard. You should be able to find a value guard. But like I say, this lineup actually gives you a lot of options when it comes to, you know, throwing different plays in there. But again, this is just my core, my favorite plays, not my end all be all. But good luck on today's slate, guys. I really appreciate all the love. Don't forget to like the video before you go, guys. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe so that way you can catch my videos. And then, as always, guys, drop your comments below. News is constantly dropping, so let me know who you love and you hate, or if you're going to pivot from James Harden and Embiid to some other players that you're going to pay up for, let me know in the comments. Peace.